Hi everyone, welcome to the session. In this video, I'm going to discuss about one of my viewers' question. Thanks once again for raising this question. Basically, this question is relating to prepaid and accrued income. So, in my previous video, I discussed about accruals and prepayments relating to expenses. Okay, so if you need to understand more about prepaid expenses and accruals, so what you can do is you can watch my previous videos. So basically I have given the link above, so please go through the link and watch my previous videos relating to prepaid expenses and accrued expenses. Now with regard to prepaid income and accrued income, let's say if we have received any income in advance pertaining to a future period, so those income should be treated as prepaid income, and it should be credited to prepaid income account as a liability because still the income is not earned in that particular period. In other words, we need to defer the income. Okay, this is the first point, but in relation to prepaid income. On the other hand, if we have to receive any income and not yet received, so those income has to be accrued as receivables, which means it has to be shown as an asset in the balance sheet. Okay, so this is the basic concept about prepaid income and accrued income. If it is a prepaid income, it has to be treated as a liability, and if it is accrued income, it has to be treated as an asset. Okay, so this is the opposite of prepaid expenses and accrued expenses. Okay, now let's go through this question. Let me share the screen. Okay, basically, you are working, this is the task 6.10. You are working on the accounting records of a business for the year ended 31st, for the year ended 31st December 2004. You are looking into maintenance services income. So what is the type of income? The maintenance services income for the year. Our the financial period is 31st December 2004. At 31st December 2003, so this is the beginning of 2004, there was a prepaid income in relation to maintenance services of 850 pounds. Okay, what is required? Show the journal entry to reverse the opening prepaid income. So, so basically, this 850 pounds is a prepaid income. Since this is a prepaid income, this was recorded as a liability in 2003. Why? Simply because the income is not yet earned. Okay, so therefore it's a credit balance in the balance sheet as of 31st December 2003. So when you start 2004, this income has to be recognized in 2004 in the profit and loss account. Why? Because the income is due in 2004. So in order to reverse the prepaid income in 2004, okay, so reversal means you need to book the income in the period. as it is due for recognition. Okay, so therefore what we need to do is we need to debit the prepaid income, because prepaid income was a liability, it was a credit balance. So therefore we need to debit the prepaid income, and we should credit the maintenance services income as our revenue in the profit and loss account. Okay, so what should be the double entry? The double entry should be, because this prepaid income was a liability, was a liability. Okay, so therefore it was a credit balance. It was a credit balance. So in order to reverse it, the opening prepaid income, show the journal entry to reverse the opening prepaid income. So what you should do is you should debit the prepaid income. You need to debit prepaid income and credit what is your revenue, maintenance service. Okay, you should credit maintenance maintenance service income account. Okay, so this will be in the profit and loss account. So this was in the financial position. Okay, so this is the answer for the first part. So let's move on to the second part. Second part is update the maintenance services. Sorry, second part is during the year the cash book included receipt for maintenance services 12,750 pounds. Okay, so during the year the cash book included receipt of maintenance services. Okay, so we have received 12,750 as maintenance services income. So when you receive, we would have debited our cash book. We would have debited our cash book. Okay, and credited the maintenance services. Okay, this is the maintenance services income account. Okay, this amount includes 3,000 pounds for the year ended 30th June 2005. Okay, so we have received for 2005 as well. So therefore, whatever the amount we have received out of this 12,750, we received 3,000 for 2005 financial year. Okay, so therefore this 3,000 cannot be recognized in 2004 because it is not yet due. You understand? So therefore this 3,000 has to be shown as a liability as prepaid income. Okay, so update the maintenance services income account for the year ended 31st December 2004. Show clearly the reversal of the opening prepaid income that we discussed in the part A. Then the cash book figure, which is 12,750. 12,750. So cash book debit and credit the maintenance services account. And the year-end adjustment, the year-end adjustment is the prepaid income, 3,000. The transfer to the statement of profit and loss for the year. Okay, so this we can identify by preparing maintenance services income account. Okay, so let's prepare that account. I'll I'll share. Let's prepare this account. Okay, what is required is what is required is maintenance maintenance service income account. Okay, so we'll prepare that account. maintenance service income account. Okay, so this is a T account. Okay, this is debit side and this is credit side. Okay, now in part A we discuss about the prepaid income of 850. So what was the journal entry that we passed? We debited prepaid income account and we credited maintenance service account. So this is the first part in your question. Okay, the reversal of the opening prepaid income. So when you reverse, what you have to do, you debit the prepaid income account and credit the maintenance service account. Okay, so what you can do is, this is 31st December 2004 prepaid income. We are reversing this 850 because it is due for recognition. So therefore you credit your income, maintenance service income, 850. Apart from that, okay, during the year, the cash book included receipt of maintenance service of 12,750. When you receive income, what what you would have done? You would have debited your cash book and credited maintenance service account. So what you can do is 31st December 2004 cash received. So debit cash book and credit the maintenance service account 12,750. Okay, so this is the credit. Then apart this 12,750 pounds includes 3,000 for the year ended 30th June 2005. Okay, so we have received the 3,000 pertaining to 2005 financial year, so which is not due yet. So therefore we can't recognize this 3,000 as our income in this 12,750. So this 12,750 includes 3,000 which is due in 2005. So therefore we should not recognize as our income in 2004. This is, we are preparing 31st December 2004 financial year. So therefore you need to eliminate this. How do you eliminate? You debit maintenance service. This is the adjustment entry and you need to transfer this transferred to prepaid income, and prepaid income account will be credited. It's a liability. Okay, and finally what you need to do is transfer to the statement of profit and loss account. How much will be transferred to the profit and loss account? So simply you balance this account. So when you balance this account, 12,750 plus 850, 13,600. So 13,600. So how much will be transferred to profit and loss account? How much? It will be 10,600. Okay, so basically the question requires you to reverse the opening prepaid income. So that we have done here. We have reversed the prepaid income. Then the cash book figure is 12,750. That also we have recorded here. We debited the cash book and we credited maintenance service income account. Then you need to show the adjustment, the year-end adjustment. The year-end adjustment is the prepaid income because this 3000 is not yet due in 2004. So therefore, this has to be credited to the prepaid income account. So we debited this account and we credited prepaid income account. And finally, what you have to do is you need to transfer the relevant income to the profit and loss account. So profit and loss account, how much to be transferred? 10,600 will be transferred to the profit and loss account. Okay, so this is the answer for this particular question. Thanks for watching. So I'll see you soon with another question. Bye for now.